we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
Set, ready.
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Set. 22 needle.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Now Young going to move him around. Young now on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 15. And the Panthers first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's got it to about the 40. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. Another run here with Sanders. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Off the play fake, Young. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. You talk about this Falcon defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times. Ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but if they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
That's into the hands of Chosen. Touchdown, Panthers. Robbie Chosen, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10, and he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. He will return this from deep in the end zone.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Here we go.
Ritter and the Falcons now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15.
Cycle. Hut, hut.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
These two teams matching up for the second time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. And with the Falcons getting the road victory in that one. So they'll look to finish off the season sweep here in Atlanta. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Ready?
Ritter to throw it.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Ritter.
This one complete to Scott Miller. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
On 1st and 10, it's... And he lost the football. They'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down.
Hey, red.
Out of the gun, here's Ritter.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night 38-24 to the Dolphins at the Orange Bowl way back on December 2nd of '85. But then they never lose again en route to winning Super Bowl 20.
And when you look back on it, partner, didn't it almost feel like a setup game? Because they were playing the Dolphins, and the Dolphins were protecting their franchise's undefeated season of 1972, that team. And you know what that team does. They love to celebrate the fact that they still are the only one to get through an entire NFL season that way. That was Dan Marino's 3rd year playing under the great Don Shula, and they were motivated to keep that franchise's record intact.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
6, mega. Fury, yellow. Hut, 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 hut.
Here's Ritter. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have the Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. You look at this Carolina defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5. Not a big run, not an explosive run, but they've held the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
On 3rd and short to give to the tight end. And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Option play. Here's Robinson. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
One quarter down, 8-0 the score.
With the score, Panthers 8, Falcons 0.
Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Ready. Fight 6.
Ritter going to change it up. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this will be incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Down.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Ready.
Back to throw, Ritter. That's going to be caught by Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, 27 yards. And the Falcons have come back to make it a 2-point game.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Now Arthur Smith going to tell the offense to stay put. We're going for 2.
Fight 97. Blue striker.
Ritter will throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. I know it's
it's still just the first half, but we'll see if that 2 points looms large later.
I would have kicked it. And I know that they were trying to equal the score, but sometimes you kind of get seduced into that. It's the first half. Kick the extra point and continue to play so you don't have to chase points later.
And the Falcons say they have it. They do.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
The Sanders there with a first down carry that might have gotten a yard, if that. Second down.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a second down and 9.
Blue check. Check.
Another run with Sanders.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
That good for 19 and a first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?